And hello again, YouTube. So it is still Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. It is 6:23 p.m. and I am sitting here on a private drive. This is Mercy Way, and I am just south of Muhammad Ali Drive, I think it is, or Muhammad Ali Way, whatever it is. Yeah, so there's actually an intersection, a corner of Muhammad Ali and Mercy in Phoenix, which begs the question, did Muhammad Ali ever show mercy? I think not. Yeah, I just had to stop here because it was a shady place to park and do a little bit of work on the vlog and delete a little bit the video I just what I mentioned in the last video that was uploading. It is uploaded, it's live. So it's Sunday, so I got a 2-day lag right now. I really wanted to do that because I had something I really wanted to talk about, way more than what I was talking about in the last video. And when I got off, I was all getting distracted about how important it is to how much of an amenity covered parking is in Phoenix, and how many kids and dogs die in hot cars here. That part got cut off, but I'm not even trying to waste the space here because I don't know how long it's going to go till I got cut off. And after making a point to not start the video until I would be the point where it wouldn't possibly get caught off for me exceeding the capacity of what this device can record, which is just a little bit over an hour before it has to start a new video. I don't really understand why that is, but that's just the limitation of this device. And I've noticed most all cell phones have a limitation like that. There's a maximum of how long a single recorded video file can be. I actually hit it on my Droid 4 on Sunday. And I'd also mentioned earlier in the last video that there have been some videos that I've either not uploaded because I haven't been able to get the video from whatever device I recorded it with to YouTube, or some of them I just straight up lost the device before I ever uploaded the videos. I do have one that it got uploaded, and I think it got viewed twice before I inadvertently deleted it from YouTube, and that's a bummer. That was actually one of my more interesting vlogs. Is I had some crazy spun out homeless chick throw popcorn at me and just about get in a brawl with me as I was walking near QT by my apartment. Yeah, so bummed that one is lost, but at least a couple people got to see it. That's cool. Anyway, so I've chosen not to upload 5 videos from Sunday. Actually, at this point, it's not even a matter of choice. Like, I can't upload them as the video description in the video that just went, from later Sunday explains. And please check out the descriptions of my videos. I do try to put a little more information in there when I can. At the bare minimum, I always try to have the day and the date and time it was recorded, and of course my usual e-bagging of if you find this mildly entertaining, would just like to help me out. I still owe a small fortune on this on the repairs of this car, and also it's looking like I might need a lawyer to get Priscilla out of my apartment. I'm working. I am working, and I'm making crap money at Amazon, but it's a steady income. But if you got a little extra to throw my way, I'd appreciate it. In the description is where you can find my Cash App and my Venmo and maybe my PayPal. If it's got my Cash App and it's got my Cash App and my Venmo. That's enough. Cash App and Venmo is enough. I think I just got Cash App and Venmo. But I'm thinking I do have PayPal too. Anyway, gosh, where was I? Oh yeah, that's why I don't put my PayPal in there, because my PayPal is actually my main email address, and yeah, the last thing I need is that to get harvested by spam bots. So I know I get enough crap at that email address anyway. Wow, did y'all see that homeless encampment on the right? So I'll pop the phone out to give you guys a view of that, since I can easily do that now. Look at that, look at that. Got quite the temporary shelter made over there. Looks like there's a tent under it, some tarps and whatnot. Yeah, the homeless situation in Phoenix, it's getting, well, and from my understanding, in pretty much every city, it's getting pretty extreme. I mean, granted, Phoenix ain't got nothing on, San Francisco or Seattle or Portland, and I've seen Portland's homeless situation firsthand. But I tell you, it's getting up there. In fact, one thing I didn't mention, haven't mentioned any recent vlogs, but I did mention that I did mention that on Monday morning I went by the Justice Court Center in downtown Phoenix to see what I could do to get Priscilla legally to basically evict her from my apartment, and that didn't really work out well. Like, so far, I'm still at my wits' end of how I'm going to accomplish that. And hopefully she'll just willingly move out. I mean, my therapist is just mind blown. She's like, why doesn't she just leave? And I'm like, been wondering that for years, I mean, I don't know. She don't want to leave. And a lot of it could boil down to the fact that it is hard to find a good apartment. It's hard to find a place to live in Phoenix right now. So she figures she's got a job there, she's got her office set up, so she could just walk on me and continue to stay there. And I think she's getting great satisfaction, kind of, to be honest, kind of treating me the way that I've in many ways been treating her for years. So that is what it is. But the big difference being that she is living in my apartment. I've never been living in her apartment. And to be honest, some of the things that I've done to her, like if she had done those things to me, I would have just dumped her. I'd have been done. Like, I'm kind of bewildered that she didn't do the same to me, and in some ways a little disappointed she didn't do the same to me. Anyway, where was I going with that? Yeah, I'm just driving down Thomas Road. I don't usually drive across town on Thomas Road like this, but it's 6:32 right now, so I still got plenty of time to get to work. And I need to be looking for a fast food place where I can grab something, since I drove by Arby's and totally forgot I was planning on stopping there. Anyway, God, where was I going with this? I had things I was wanting to say, and someone's just talking about, and it's like my train of thought is, it's kind of a messy thing. Oh yeah. So anyway, I was talking about the homeless situation, which isn't what I was talking about until I looked to the right and saw that crazy, homeless shanty thing next to the Grand Opener overpass on the north side of Thomas here. Anyway, so the route that I took to get to the Justice Court Center is at I think it's 602 West Jackson. So it's where the corner of 6th Avenue and Jackson used to be. 6th Avenue doesn't exist anymore. There is a walkway where 6th Avenue used to be, and on the corner of that walkway and Jackson Street is the Justice Court Center. It's got 4 or 5 different Justice Courts all in one building, and some other county government stuff in the building as well. And then I did mention, that afterwards I walked across the street to the clerk at the Superior Court to get a couple of documents, mostly because I needed the spelling of Connie Zakryzak's name. Ooh, the third video I mentioned Connie Zakryzak in. I don't know why she's been on my mind so much lately, but she really has been. I don't know if I'm ready to try to reconnect with that woman or not, but she's really been on my mind a lot lately. Anyway, so speaking of homeless people, so I was actually on the phone with my case manager. Finally got through to my case manager for the mental health clinic. She started emailing me on, I want to say Friday, and we were kind of playing email tag. Because to be honest, that's like the best way to reach me these days. Well, that and Snapchat. And she, and as I was talking to her, the route that I took to get over to the Justice Court Center is I'm trying to remember where I was coming from. I think it was just straight up coming from home. So I think I just took the 202 to the I-10, exited at 7th Avenue, and then took 7th Avenue south to Washington Street, turned right on Washington Street, and then turned left on 9th Avenue. Took 9th Avenue south to Jackson and turned left. Now, Jackson Street goes underneath 7th Avenue. 7th Avenue has an overpass that starts at Jefferson Street. I mean, that's just the cab driver in me told me that's the simple, most direct route where I'm not going to deal with traffic or have any difficult traffic maneuvers. I can just go in there and then, park at some meter parking right next to it, which I did. I'll come to find out there's a free parking garage there that I could have used. I didn't realize. I thought that was kind of an expensive pay to park spot, but whatever. I dropped like $1.25 in a meter. It's not going to break me. My AC is straight up getting cold right now, which is crazy. It's like 111 degrees outside today. That's what happens when you stay in the shade and have covered parking. Anyway, I totally didn't think when I chose that route of how the area known as the Zone has just turned into Phoenix's own Skid Row, and is in some ways even more densely populated with freaky homeless people than LA Skid Row. But yeah, as I was on 9th Avenue, as soon as I got south of Jefferson, and so 2 blocks from Jefferson to Madison, from Madison to Jackson, and left on Jackson, and Jackson pretty much until I got to 7th Avenue. They don't go under 7th Avenue, but boy, that little drive there, it was. I need to do some more videos where I drive through that area and share that with y'all, because it is freaky. Speaking of freaky, what's all this police activity coming up on the right? That don't look good. No, it looks like we had pretty gnarly accident here. Toyota on the right that is all kinds of messed up, and that vehicle on the right that was, somebody probably didn't yield to somebody turning left, or well, actually didn't yield to somebody going straight while they were turning left. Anyway, yeah, so many traffic accidents. What can I say? Cars are killing machine. I find it funny how everybody's freaked out because gun violence, but boy, car violence is just completely normalized. Nobody thinks anything of it. Let's just be looking for fast food. What's that? McDonald's? Yeah, pass. Probably just gonna keep going on up to like 75th Avenue. There's some stuff up there. So let's see, 6:38. I got plenty of time. I'm making good time. I'm on my way to work, considering I'm taking not even the long way, to be honest. It's a pretty darn direct route from my bank where I started the previous video that got cut off. I had to go to the bank because my Chase business account made it all the way to 0. It actually got overdrawn, but I've got some kind of account protection which pulls money from my savings account, and I don't think they charge me a fee for using that. I hope, knock on knock on plastic that they don't, because damn it, the last thing I want to pay is a fee for not. It's not like I didn't have money. I just didn't have money in the right place. Anyway, put what little bit of cash I had left in my pocket into that account to take care of that. That's why the video started there, Chase. So I mean, yeah, Chase Bank at 44th Street in Thomas. I mean, I'm taking the most direct routes imaginable. I'm just going straight down Thomas to 75th and 75th to Amazon. Although I do want to stop and get some fast food somewhere. Anyway, the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video, and I should cut to the chase now because God knows I might run out of space at any moment. So as I mentioned, not in my last video because that's the one that got cut off, but the last video before I think after I left the clinic and saw my therapist, I had not spoke to Priscilla, even though she spent the last 2 nights at my place. She did come home on I woke up, we kind of got it on and had a deep conversation on Saturday afternoon, and then I went to sleep. I woke up Saturday night, Sunday morning at midnight, and I was alone, and she was gone. I woke up once earlier that day. She was gone, and she said that she would stay there with me. We're going to spend some time together, and she wants me to be a boyfriend to her. So that's fine. I got to get some sleep. It's my sleep time, and I'll see you when I wake up. But I didn't see her when I woke up, and didn't come home until early Monday morning. And I'm convinced that she wouldn't have even come home that early if she saw my car. I parked my car a distance away, and so it wasn't busy. I didn't park it in my covered parking spot, and I think she showed up at about. I'm not sure exactly what time she showed up because I got off work at like 4 a.m. and she. Anyway, I noticed she was there. I woke up, heard her rummaging around because she wasn't trying so hard to be quiet because she assumed I wasn't there. And although I think she figured out I was there, I'm not sure she figured out I was there or not, to be honest. But yeah, I noticed she was there at about 6:30 a.m. Monday morning. So she was gone from Saturday night when I woke up till Sunday morning. So much for being with me. And us working on cleaning the house and spending quality time together. So yeah, right back to her being a shit girlfriend again. And spending the night with whoever she spends the night with. Oh, he's just a friend. Yeah, whatever. It's just not sitting well with me at all. I want her gone. Since then, I had stated we hadn't spoke to each other whatsoever. In spite of her staying the night. I guess she didn't stay 2 nights. It's Sunday night she stayed wherever she stayed, but Monday night she stayed the night. And she was there when I got home this morning, Tuesday morning. I hadn't spoke to her at all. She got up and started work after I had fallen asleep, and so anyway, she was the one to break the silence. And I want to tell the story, but I think I'm just about ready to get cut off by my phone. Oh God, I need to get this one out too. Oh gosh. And this is so personal and awkward. I'm not even. Maybe I don't want to tell this story. Trying to find some fast food. There's a Wendy's. Am I headed towards Wendy's? I'm headed towards Wendy's. Love this song. She just popped into my bedroom. This is the second time I guess, whatever. She pops in, doesn't knock. I'm the one that keeps saying I want her to just come in and jump my bones. I'm naked. I'm waiting for that. Well, at this point, we're not I guess we did kind of get it on Saturday, but we're, for the most part, like there's no sex life between us anymore at all, and she's made it very clear she does not want me to touch her whatsoever. So and even threatened to make a rape allegation if I do. So so when I come home, she's on the couch. I just kind of take a picture so I know what nights, to have a record of what nights she actually sleeps at my place, which is only about 1 out of every 3 at this point. And then proceed to go to my bedroom, take some other pictures of the mess. Cause I'm just trying to have a record of how she's what she's doing with the mess at my place. Trying to put my order in here. Man, I forgot my water bottle. I'm at the speaker.